Okay, so I guess we are ready to start. So let me try to explain the deal as best as I can. From my point of view, this is a very, very important strategic move that we are doing right now because of the fact that we will have the expertise of even more people and a US based team, which is the Pornstar Finance current team. And I think that this partnership will bring us a lot a lot of benefits. As you have seen in the announcement that we have made, essentially this deal does not have no negative impact on us, because what it will be doing is, first of all, they will be buying directly from the market current price at the time of the announcement. So essentially, what we have done is we bring one very big buyer into the game, and this buyer also have connections. They have ambassadors, and the most important thing, they have community. And when we do this, it's not, I don't want to classify it in any terms like the normal securities business. It's not a merger, it's not an acquisition, it's nothing like this. I would say that it's joining of forces with the strategic end goal of taking over the $100 billion industry. Essentially, as you know, most adult sites, they have affiliate programs and they help each other, and this is what we are trying to achieve. We don't do, as I said before, it's not, we don't acquire them, they don't merge with us. And it's very important that you understand that we will work with one more team from the US. They will help us with, first of all, with the connections to integrate uh, Nafty Pay in major websites. And as you know from before, actually, this was also the idea of their token, to create an API-based system which will be integrated in most of the major adult websites. So there is no sense for us, for two tokens, to fight for this position and to integrate different systems. So, as from the strategic point of view, we decided it's just easier for them to use our solution as it's already ready. And you already know that Nafty, it's a weird technology. It's the most important technology. It helps us bring value to the token holders. It helps us create opportunities. And I think our technology, and in this case, Nafty Pay, which, as you know, it's already working, it's already integrated in Nafty TV and also in Nafty Fans, which will be launching tomorrow. So it makes sense for them to use the technology which is already done on the market. And as you have seen, I don't know whether you have seen the numbers, but Pornstar Finance have over 17,000 holders, which is amazing because this community which they have built, they will also be helping our project, because they will be, as you will see from the announcement, the owners of Nafty as well. So the end goal here is that we'll be doing something amazing for the adult industry, and we need as much as manpower as possible, because we have the technology, but don't forget that we don't have all the connections in the industry. So the more connections, the more people join the community, the more people have stake in the project, the better it's for all of us. As to put it in simple terms, for example, for me, I would prefer to have even, let's say, small amount of a very successful big decentralized crypto, rather than having a lot of of something that does is not worth anything. So the more we grow in terms of value, in terms of market capitalization, the better it's for all our holders and also for them as well. And I think that in general, this will bring us not only community, but it will help us be better at chilling. It will help us have more team members. We will use their connections to gain more ambassadors. And I think with when we build a team together with the Pornstar Finance team, we can have extremely big success, and this will help our long-term goal of making Nafty the major industry-leading token for the adult industry, obviously. So I think for us this was a logical move, and I think that there is literally no downside to the deal. I don't know why people are thinking, I don't know actually if somebody's even thinking that there is some downsides, but it's important to note that Pornstar Finance will not be taking any leadership over the Nafty project. Things will stay as they are. They will be assisting us in making sure that we will reach our goals together. And also, Pornstar Finance have done a brilliant job with their, when they launched, they even reached, I think, 40 million market cap in times of, I don't know, it was in 7 days. So they did pretty good. They even did better job in the launch than us. But now, because as you know, we are more focused on the technology now, as we have the technology, they will help us a lot, and their community will help us a lot to grow and to benefit from what we have already developed. So I think there is absolutely no downside to this, and we are happy to welcome all their community members and team, and we're excited to work together for the long-term success of the token. And I think this is actually the start of something great, and I hope that the more people join the project, the more it will Nafty brand and Nafty exposure will get to multiple places. And as you already know, we are very much interested in the US market. And I think that their team, which, as I mentioned before, which is based in LA, they can provide us exactly with the things that we need. Because as you have seen now, for example, we are extremely good in Europe. We are in connection with all the Russian, European models. We know them. I have been working with them for years. But let's say I'm not that strong with the US models, because I have never been even in the US. So when we have a strong connection and a team who have stake in the project, then our exposure will grow significantly, and therefore our market value, and in the end of the day, the return of your investment will skyrocket. So I stand firm that this partnership will bring us great value, and it will be for the mutual benefit for all the community members and investors of our project. So this is my position on the announcement, and I'm looking forward to start working with Pornstar Finance team, as I am sure that they have the expertise and the knowledge that will help us faster achieve our goals. So this is about the. It's not just about the deal. I'm gonna call it a strategic partnership, because I see a lot of people referring it to a merger or acquisition. It's nothing like this. It's a strategic partnership. So I'm looking forward to expanding on this, and obviously when the Pornstar Finance team next AMA will be with them as well. So we will be able to hear from their team, and obviously also ask them questions. And I'm happy to welcome them as part of the Nafty family. So this is my view on this partnership. So do you have any questions that you might want to ask about this? Or I can also, after this, I will continue with few other things that we have been working on in the past few weeks. But let's open the floor for questions for the strategic partnership that we're doing.
Hey, George. Real quick, it's a real popular question in our chat right now. Do you have any details as to the PSF holders and like airdropping their tokens or anything regarding that?
This will be handled in the next few days. Today was just the announcement, but obviously the complete details and technical details will be announced as soon as we have them. So at the moment, I still don't have this information.
Thank you.
No worries.
Can you unmute Captain, who is Buster, by the way, in case he wanted to speak?
Okay. I think everyone is free to speak.
It will take me a minute to unmute everybody.
Buster, if you're in here, just go ahead and click the mic button, and you'll be good to go if you want to say anything.
Yeah.
I know, George, you spoke earlier about having an AMA with the Pornstar Finance team at a later date. So, we could just be waiting for that and letting you take the floor on this one.
Yep. Of course. So you guys don't have any questions about anything else? The AMA will be, I think, tomorrow with their team. So you will not have to wait that long as well.
I had a question.
Yeah, I'm letting. Yeah, George is taking this one for here. I will. Us and our team will be speaking at the AMA. This is George's show right now, so he's taking it. And you can ask the Pornstar Finance all the questions that you want during the merger AMA.
When will you guys be updating a new marketing roadmap after the strategic partnership?
We will be in contact with the Pornstar Finance team. We will obviously update them with our progress and what we are currently doing. And we'll exchange knowledge. In the end of the day, it's about it's, as I said, strategic partnership. It's about exchanging knowledge and experience. So we are gonna have, I think we have a lot of work to do over the next 24 hours. And we'll update the community with the decisions that have been made, with the updated.
This is a fucking merger. Buster and his fucking crew suck.
Okay, so
I removed them. It's all good.
Yeah. So anyway, as I said, we'll be working a lot in the next 24 hours, so we can answer all the questions of the community and make sure that this strategic partnership goes perfectly.
Hi, hello, George. Can I ask something?
Yes, of course.
Look, sorry, I'm in holidays and I couldn't really follow all the points. Sorry, my English.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm reading about the Telegram. I'm here from the beginning and I really trust the project. And I'm reading the Telegram, and from this announcement of Pornstar Finance, everyone is saying bad things about them. And I want to know what they did in their past to have such a negative impact, because I can't understand. You're saying only good things about them, but the people doesn't think that. And that's the holders that are here from the beginning are getting a bit scared. And I want to understand what they did in the past to have such a bad image on Nafty.
It's because Buster attacked every single other porn token. He went after every single one. You can check all the Twitter. You can check everything on there. He went through. He's going to destroy this project, guys. You need to go to Comstar. They're way, way better.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's Comstar.
Yeah, right, Comstar. Yeah, that's a good call.
I would like to George answer this question, because I really didn't follow. I'm in holidays, like I said. I'm really sorry, and I want to know, because I don't know nothing about Pornstar Finance. I'm reading the Telegram after that. It's like something bad happened, and I want to know what they did.
It's nothing bad. They don't.
Yeah, but I know, George, and you're saying only good things about them, and I want to understand why.
Yeah, because Comstar team respects their investors, not like Pornstar Finance. Comstar.
such a loser project.
A lot of people just
Alrighty.
fudding. It's just FUD. People are not aware fully of what Pornstar has
Yes.
done. So you hear somebody keep screaming
Exactly.
about other competitors. They're just fudding the project and wishing that Nafty had a strategic alliance with them. But the decision to get a strategic alliance with Pornstar was planned carefully. And the reason why you're seeing those comments is because of FUD. That's it. So you shouldn't have to
Hey, George,
worry.
a quick question,
You're in
George.
good hands.
Yes. So
A quick question, George.
Hey George. Hey George. Sorry about that. Let me speak on what's going on here. Is you got guys. You have other projects that are seeing the merger right now, and they obviously feel threatened, and that's why they're coming in here and saying that stuff. So I can see some of them now. I know who they are. I know that they're also the CEOs in other projects, like the CEO of Comstar is in here right now. So I'm sure he sent his crew over here because they know what's going on. So they're going to FUD it up. Let them do it.
Hey,
Yes.
George, a quick question, George. George?
We keep buying. We keep buying. Fuck it.
George, a quick
guys.
question.
Yes, Aaron.
Know about FUD.
Yeah, George,
Who cares?
only one doubt.
Why
It's
can't
been
you just
happening
move
in the
on?
group. George, all the group, they are saying only one thing. So
Guys, one by one, because we're not listening to George. You don't let him answer the questions, and everyone is talking at the same time.
Push to speak, guys. Let's set it to push to speak. That way we don't keep getting interrupted here and we can actually get some information out there.
guys, can you please wait? I being the first. Shall I ask the question to George, please? George, can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Now
George, George, one small question, George.
Yes.
Yeah, George. So now the the Pornstar Finance are going to buy the tokens from us, and they're going to airdrop it to their holders, right? Is that what going to happen? Or we are
Yes.
going to do an free airdrop for their community? Are they actually going to buy our token at the current market price, and they're going to
Exactly.
distribute to their holders, right?
This is correct. Yes.
So that's what the main thing it's been happening in the group. So everyone were fudding about so once we merge with the Pornstar token, so we are so the dev team is going to get some amount for themselves, and we are going to distribute the whole tokens to their community. So our market value will get reduced. That was the whole FUD is going on
No,
in our community.
it's not going to
This
get
is going
reduced.
to happen. So they are going to
It's going to get increased.
get from. Yeah. Thank you, George. That's what the whole FUD is going around the community. Thank you for
Yeah.
clearing it out.
So first of all, we are
Hello,
not going
George?
to. Yes. Just
Hello?
1 second, Venom. First of all, we're not going to do a strategic partnership if it's going to hurt our project. The first thing that we're doing is we're thinking about the community, and after that, we're taking the decision. So, as I said before, this deal is there is no downside to our holders and also to Pornstar Finance holders. So, we are going to build this big, and this is just the start, obviously, and people can express as much as negative opinion if they want it to FUD or from competition to come and to tell bad things about what we are doing. But we're thinking in the long run. We're looking at the next few months or years, if I can say, ahead. And we are certain that what we are currently doing, it will benefit the project. And as I said before, I'm a very strong believer that the porn industry will go in crypto, and there will be one token that will be the main one to be used in all the porn industry. And as you know, our goal is to become this token. And with the help of and the expertise of more people and more leaders that will help us reach this goal, then we are going to succeed. And obviously, we will need even more. So this is just a start. We launched 1 month ago. In 6-7 months, even 1 year, the team will be huge because of the fact that the porn industry is huge. So this is just one of the first strategic partnerships, and I'm guessing a lot more will come. So I trust in this partnership, and I believe strongly that it will be good. So, any more questions?
Yes, from
George,
my
I have a
side.
question.
Hello, George.
So I'm leading the German community, and I appreciate the project, and we believe in the vision of Nafty. And I think there's a lot of confusion right now in the whole community, so internationally. So I think a fix description and a summarizing of the whole scenario right now would be bring a little bit smooth in the community. If somebody can summarize something, this would be very great.
Of course, we're going to do a summary, of course, and we are going to give you. This was we just made the announcement of what we're going to do, and we are going to set up a roadmap, and obviously we're going to give further details on what will happen. So please be patient, as we'll have a lot of work to do over the next few days.
I have another question here as well, because it was mentioned that the CEO of the project that's coming on board now has been trolling all the competition. And so my question is, what will his place be, and is he going to be allowed to continue trolling and harm the project?
Sorry, I didn't quite get the question. Who is trolling which project?
Well, it was mentioning earlier that the CEO of Pornstar Finance was had harmed Pornstar by going after all the competition. And what is going to be his place? Is he going to go after the competition now too, or is he going to be kept in check?
Everything will be discussed. We're going to give more details, but of course, we as you know, we always give a true and fair view of what the competition is. For example, we did a market analysis, and we never speak about the competition. We just give a true and fair view of what we see, and that's why, for example, if you put now on compare or competition or something like this a command in our chat, you see a market analysis saying what are the priorities of each obviously token and what they have done so far, etc., etc. And we never say nothing bad about competition. And as you know, and you have never heard me say anything bad, I just comment on what we have and how we can compare. And of course, competition from my point of view is good, because competition makes you work, and competition gets you to go out of bed and start doing something that differentiates you from them. So from my point of view, it's always good to have competition, and it what will make us great is essentially doing better than the competition and having more than they do.
George, you mentioned that this is one of the few partnerships that you're engaging in the future. You presume that you will be partnering and merging with other corporations. Is that correct or not?
If there is a good opportunity, we will capitalize on the opportunity. And we are thinking, and as I said, this is not a merger. This is not a takeover. It's not a merger. It's a partnership. And if the partnerships make sense, of course, we're going to do it. And of course,
so in the future, there can be further partnerships. This isn't just one partnership.
Of course, there can be further partnerships.
George, I have a question a lot of people also had. Can you please tell us approximately when will the other projects use their liquidity to buy the Nafty tokens? Do you have any timeline that you could give us?
I think it's tomorrow, but I'll double check. But I think it should be tomorrow. It's planned for tomorrow.
Right. It's planned for tomorrow. Okay, that's good. That's good.
So what exactly forced you into this partnership? Was it a lack of funds or something else?
We were not forced into anything. This is very important. We cannot be forced for anything. We saw a good opportunity and we capitalized on that good opportunity because it's good for both sides. And there is,
as opportunity did you see for Nafty?
Pardon?
What opportunity did you see for Nafty?
Well, we put everything in the announcement. Like, let me start. First of all, we get all their holders. This is the first thing. Our community will grow. Secondly, we have additional marketing budget. We have more manpower. We have more shippers. They'll bring more traffic. We have more team members who are well connected and experienced in the adult industry in the US. We have more use cases and bigger management team, and not to forget about the ambassadors as well. So there is a lot of things that they can bring on the table, and that's why we thought it was a good opportunity for us as well.
George,
So what are you? What are you as the? What are you as the director giving up towards this partnership? Are you giving up anything, any say in the company or what?
Am I doing what? Sorry.
Are you relinquishing any say in running the company for this partnership?
First of all, there is no company. It's decentralized. We take mutual decisions, and the decisions is to benefit the project. If the decision or the opportunity is good, then we are going to, maybe we can ask the community and we can capitalize on that opportunity. So this is the important thing. There is no company. That's why I'm saying that there is no merger acquisition.
Okay.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
I think this will be beneficial for everyone who is not able to attend the AMA. Do you think someone from the team could just make a quick summary at the end of this AMA of basically the important points that were covered, the questions that were important questions that were asked, and the answers that were given, so that anyone can view the AMA basically in text form at any time, even if they missed it?
Yes, so we can do this, but also we are doing a recording, and it's going to be put on YouTube as well after the AMA, so people can revisit this after.
Guys, I have a question. So I am a holder of Nafty, and I'm looking forward to this project. But like other guys, I have a few additions. So this guy, I don't know anything about Pornstar Finance. But this guy on Telegram wrote that he will be the CEO of Nafty. That was the deal. And after that, if you saw our Telegram, you saw that people are panicking, and they are panic selling because of this.
There is, first of all, it's, as I said, it's a strategic partnership. There will be, he will have obviously what say in what's happening, and we are doing a part. He will be part of the management team, of course, and he'll be an important part of the management team. But we're, in the end of the day, we are going to continue the leadership of the project together with him. So you can view us as one whole family or a team who take care and who will work for the benefit of the project in the long run. So as you have seen, our method of management so far, we are very, how to say, we're not aggressive. We take decisions, from my point of view at least, in a very good manner. And the more experts that we have as part of the team, the better it will be for the project.
Yes. I see that. But
yes, so
if you see, you and that other guy are two different styles. That you have a different style than him, and I think Nafty token holders don't want to be aggressive, to be this hard, you know.
We are going to the management is not going to be aggressive, and we will not be aggressive, of course. And there will be obviously some basic rules that will be followed, and obviously this will be the benefit for everyone. But yes, we're going to give more details about this a bit later. So if you want, let's do the AMA with the Pornstar Finance team tomorrow, and then you have the opportunity and to answer to get answered more questions about this. In the meantime, I want to touch point on few other important things for the project in general, which I could not do in the last few days. As you know, we had a big announcement on Sunday, and as part of this announcement, we said that we are going to be listed on huge exchange coming soon. Actually, we are in talks with one of the top 10, 3 of the top 10 exchanges in the world. However, to be able to be listed there is few important factors, and we need the help of the community to achieve it. And the first thing is that we need good trade volume, and we need high price, obviously, for the project. So the most important thing to finalize this deal with these exchanges is that we continue the momentum of Nafty, and they can see that this token has a lot of potential. So we will appreciate, and we believe that if we continue to grow and our market capitalization to grow, then soon we're going to get listed in a very, very important exchange, and this will be, we can even go very quickly 10x from there. So we'll appreciate if all the holders actually hold their Nafty and don't make panic sales, and trust in the team, because I believe we know what we're doing. As you have seen so far, we're not just giving promises, but we're delivering results. And trust us, we're going to continue to deliver these results. But please don't panic sell, don't do stupid things like trust on others or do something like this. Don't do this at the moment. It's important for the project, it's important for us, and we will really appreciate your support on this. The second thing that we mentioned was about the investment funds, few investment funds. I was actually yesterday in Barcelona, and I was doing negotiations with one of the funds. So I cannot give you, unfortunately, more details on this, but as soon as I have more information, we will make an announcement. So we are working on that front as well. About partnerships, we'll be doing huge partnerships with big adult websites and ventures. But as you know, these things take time, especially the bigger the company, the more time consuming a deal is. And we are obviously started doing some, we approached very big companies, and we're already in negotiations. But as I said, this takes time. So please be patient on this front. The next thing that I want to discuss is the API, and that it's working absolutely fantastic, and that it's already on Nafty TV and Nafty Fans, and we are already in process of integrating on other websites. But obviously, it also takes time and development to make, because from our side, from the Nafty development team, we are done with everything. We just give the documentation, and we leave to the people, to the developers of the external websites to integrate it. But obviously, this has a few. Yes, sorry.
I have some questions and concerns, so if I can go after you finish.
Yes, of course. But can you just let me finish? And when I finish, you can obviously ask the questions. Thank you. So about the API, we also are very happy that we found a very, very important thing, which is recurring subscriptions. But we're going to update you on this one shortly. And this is going to be big, because in adult industry, there is no other payment solution that offer this particular thing, which is very important for subscription adult websites. About our launches, we're doing the launch of Nafty Fans tomorrow in the evening, and the marketing will start as well tomorrow. And for Nafty Art, we still think that we need more creators to start mass marketing. I think we have around 40 creators or even more, and we have, I don't know how much artwork we have, 50, 60 pieces of artwork, And I have actually seen that we have sold a few of the artwork, and it's amazing. So we are looking to have a very big deal soon, and with some of our ambassadors posting exclusive content on there. And I have already spoken with Eva Elfi. She'll be providing us with a very interesting NFT to be sold on Nafty Art. And as you know, also Luxury Girl, she will be also doing her 100 million video on Pornhub. She will be selling as NFT as well. So be prepared for amazing things there. And as soon as this website start working in full power, you really see the benefits of holding Nafty, and you see a lot of reflections, and you get a lot of gains, obviously. The next thing that I wanted to comment was the Nafty content creation event. From my point of view, it was huge success. I was observing the market price at the start of the event and until the end. The good thing about the event was that I was personally there, and I was working with the girls to make sure that they know their job as an ambassador, what they need to do, how they need to post, what they need to post. And that's why you have seen a lot of new holders, you have seen a lot of new movement in the market, because of the fact that when these girls who are really famous, obviously they have hundreds of millions views in the adult industry, when they start sharing things, there is a lot of people who notice and they start to buy. So I think this was an amazing event, and as a result, we're going to be doing one more event with more porn stars in September. And don't forget our game that we have, that we're going to choose one lucky winner from our holders who come to join us on the trip, and it will be, trust me, to be an adventure of a lifetime. So good luck on that, and I hope I'll see one of you very soon. So this is about the content creation event, and the mass marketing will be starting right after we have the important meeting with Wesley Pornstar Finance, and we'll update you with the plan. And I think this is more or less the I almost forgot one thing. We'll be also looking to enter into Chinese and Japanese markets. So for us, as we mentioned before, the Asian market is very interesting. So we are doing there some partnerships as well, and we'll be having people who will help us obviously expand the brand of Nafty in these markets.
George, when they are going to buy the tokens, George? Sorry, the Pornstar, when they are going to buy the tokens from Nafty?
When I'm going to do what, sorry? To buy?
Yeah, when the Pornstar Finance are going to buy the tokens from the Nafty?
Tomorrow. It's planned for tomorrow, yes.
What price are we going to be paying as a Pornstar Finance holder? How much is that going to, I mean, like, it's already down 15% today. So if we're paying at the time of the announcement, we're going to start out 15% down.
So we'll clarify with the team again.
Yeah, I think it needs to be current market price, not what it was at the announcement, or we're going to lose big right from the get-go.
Yeah, I think it should be the price of the announcement. Okay, we'll discuss this. We're going to announce this when I have clarity on it, because I'm not sure.
George, I have a suggestion. The content of the girls are really great, but I think what can make it a lot better is, see, when the girls mention Nafty token, there's a lot of people that aren't in the crypto world. For example, like we know it's almost like only 1% of the population that is approximately in the crypto space, and probably a lot of people want to get into it. And so maybe if they can just add something like Nafty token is an amazing cryptocurrency, amazing new cryptocurrency, and and maybe mention it's like going to be better than OnlyFans, but a cryptocurrency version. Something that is familiar to the public. They already know a name OnlyFans. It's kind of like how if we were to say like Bitcoin, people are familiar with Bitcoin. So if the girls are just saying Nafty token, there's a lot of people that don't know what Nafty token is at all. They don't even know it's a cryptocurrency. They may not even have the link exactly to go to the website. So maybe like the content is great, but it's just that there's so many important details that I think should be added to that, which may be causing a lot less growth than we could potentially get.
Okay, I agree with you. So we're going to change this, and obviously we'll try to explain to the girls, but don't forget also that the main idea is the girls to get paid in Nafty. So when they say pay me in Nafty or tip me in Nafty or send me Nafty, people will be like, what is Nafty? And then from there they will understand that it's a crypto for the adult industry. But yes, I agree with your suggestion, and we'll try to make more out of it. Yes.
Thanks, George. And one more thing, like for the Instagram posts where sometimes they wearing a clothing item with the Nafty symbol, maybe as a caption under the picture, on Instagram you can put a caption. Maybe they can have like a small description of Nafty token with the link, and how it's basically going to be a cryptocurrency for a token for the space, which is going to be similar to OnlyFans, because maybe we should throw that word around. Maybe like OnlyFans, it's like so people can relate to what we're trying to actually do, and a lot of people missed the wave of OnlyFans. So if they hear we are going to do something that's similar to that, I'm sure a lot more people will want to get onto it.
This is the idea behind Nafty Fans. Obviously, it's going to be the first crypto-based, decentralized adult content creation fan platform.
I have a question. Where are they gonna buy Nafty from? From the open market or from you, the team?
From the open market, or if they buy from us, we're going to insert this into the market. So we're going to buy from the market. So that essentially it's from the market.
Hey George, just a quick more question. Definitely, this is a good strategic partnership between Nafty and Pornstar. One of the things I'd like to know, I'm not sure if the CEO is on board. I think his name is Buster. I apologize, I don't know the first name. But what sort of partnerships do they have in with their community? Like, are they? I know they're here in the U.S. Definitely, the U.S. is a big porn market. But what sort of partnerships do they have here in the U.S.?
We will, of course, they have connections with businesses, with merchants, with adult stars, with more ambassadors, and their main connection is the sites. And we need websites to integrate Nafty Pay. And let me tell you that the more websites start using Nafty Pay, then the more famous will become every day, because their users are automatically, obviously, exposed to what Nafty is. Because in the end of the day, when you click pay and you say pay with Nafty, this is commercial for us, because you say what is Nafty, and then you understand and you get exposure about the project. So the more websites with traffic, because porn sites, they have huge traffic, the more websites we manage to integrate faster, the faster we'll take over the industry. And as you know, our goal is the token to be used as much as payment method as possible. And this is why we're doing this partnership, because it will bring us more real users of the token. When I'm saying users, it's not traders. It's not people who buy and to hold the token, but it's the end user for the content. It's a user who buy Nafty to purchase content. This is the goal, and this is the end, and this is the long-term goal. Because in the end of the day, all the holders will benefit from all the transactions and all the reflections that they have from these transactions. So
Hey
if we
George, if George, if you don't mind, let me answer that for your guys on what we have and what we can bring to the project. Yeah, first we have allforfans.com. That's which will be taking Nafty Pay. We had a little issue with our API integration that Nafty was able to solve. So that site will take Nafty Pay only. It will take no fiat. We also have a campsite that will take Nafty Pay as well. Also, all of our influencers are the top porn stars in the world. When they sign up at All for Fans, everybody's going to follow them. So in All for Fans will completely take Nafty Pay only. So that's one of the benefits of what we bring to Nafty. We bring websites, we bring our knowledge of the adult industry, which is over 20 years, and we bring all the top porn stars in the world.
And this is exactly what I'm saying by strategic partnerships. Thank you for explaining. So you see, guys, that I don't know why some people panic sold or whatever, but we are going to take this to the moon together. And it will just take us, obviously, a bit of time until we get integrations done. And obviously, in the end of the day, you know that to build something big, it takes time. And we are just getting started. And I think it will be an amazing partnership.
I do have a question over here. Either you, George, or Captain Howdy can answer that. I have Nafty token as well as Pornstar tokens. So which token am I getting right now? Am I getting the Nafty tokens or am I getting the Pornstar tokens right now?
You'll be getting Nafty.
Nafty. Yes. You'll get more
Okay,
Nafty.
so awesome. Thank you, guys.
No worries.
Gabi, I recently heard that FegX is launched by Feg Token, where like new tokens can be launched there. So, is there any plans to launch a Nafty token in FegX? Like, it will be helpful to us, right? Like, they have 600K plus followers. It's really helpful for us.
The launch Nafty token where, sorry?
Like, I'm asking, Nafty token will be launched in FegX soon. Like, I hope you heard about FegX, right?
Unfortunately, I have not, but I'm gonna look into this. I'm not familiar, sorry, with this.
Okay,
But what he's saying is FigX is you might have heard of Fig Token, FEG.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have actually created they're going to be creating an exchange. I'm not sure if it's already released, but even SafeMoon Exchange as well has apparently started, and the CEO of SafeMoon had recently posted in their group chat that they will soon be accepting new tokens to be listed. So what he's trying to say is he's trying to suggest that we use their user base, which is obviously very big. And imagine if we get our token to be one of the first tokens on that exchange, and it's basically all eyes on that token, basically our token.
So please, after this, if you can send me the information, and I'm gonna get the team to take a look into this and make sure it's followed up.
I can send you a message about this token.
Okay, thank you.
I got a question. Are you guys gonna address how Pornstar Finance told anyone that is invested with them they don't like the merger, they can fuck off and sell after you guys merge? Is that really how they should be talking to their investors? Isn't that going to just cause a dump for us when they come over?
No, that's not. Let me speak on that. That's not going to cause a dump for anybody when they come over. And the reason, see, I run my program a little different than George and Nafty does. Let me finish talking. So I don't put up with FUD in my community because it's stupid for anybody to FUD their own money. It makes no sense, and I see it in communities all the time. So I'm a little bit more aggressive, of course, than George is. But as we come to Nafty, You know, he wants to take a different approach to it, so I won't be as aggressive.
Sounds
but
like
as far as
horseshit.
I'm running my
Sounds like
community, as
complete
far as I'm
horseshit.
running my community right now,
You run
as
your
far as I'm
community
running
like
my
shit.
what?
You run your community like shit. You told your investors to dump after they come over to us. What is
I
that
told
shit?
my investors if they don't
Hey,
like
this.
it, they can sell. But see, it doesn't matter if my
Hey,
investors
man,
sell
burn the
because
paper
well,
hand.
let me
Burn
let
the
me let me
paper hand.
finish. Yeah, if it
Guys,
doesn't
he
matter if
has the
my
floor. Let him talk.
it doesn't matter if my investors sell because I'll be putting almost $600,000 in liquidity into Nafty. So that's their money anyway. You understand that? So if they want to be, if they don't like the merger and they don't understand what's going on, that's still their money and they have a right to sell it. But at the same time, I'll be putting $600,000 in liquidity into Nafty. So, you know, that's just the way I run my program. That's the way I run my community. So if you don't like it, that's okay with you. But that's I'm always 100% straightforward. I'm not I don't beat around the bush. I just tell it how it is.
I mean, who's to say you can take in and take out in an instant? I mean, we know George more than we know you, right?
Say again?
I mean, you can put 600,000 worth of money on Nafty, and I don't know, maybe in a week or two, you can always take it out.
Nope, I won't be able to take it out. It'll be injected into the liquidity pool, and everything that's injected, everything on that side will be handled by Nafty. It will not be handled by me. So I will not be able to
Okay,
take.
that's good enough. That's what I need to know. As long as the authority is under George and not you, I'm fine with that.
Sorry, I was mute. Sorry, I was not talking. So
Guys, can you?
Yeah. It's not your liquidity locked.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So let's focus on the benefits on this one. Obviously, there will be some questions that will remain unanswered at this AMA. So please give us some time tomorrow with the teams. We're going to sit together and we're going to clear out any
Dude, you should have
potential.
heard the Nafty chat.
Pardon? Okay, so we're going to clear everything out, but please be assured that everything that it's happening right now, it's for your benefit, and obviously we will manage the company better together, and it will be perfect. And
I have a question, if you don't mind. It's for George. In terms of reflections, is there a certain price point at which Nafty is not going to need those reflections anymore? I mean, obviously, when a project is launched, it makes sense to have reflections just so it gets going and the price sort of continues going up. But at some point, over $1 or higher, does it really make sense to have those reflections? Because for like a marketplaces or exchanges, it's a bit of a hassle which wallet holds and gets reflections.
Okay, so we're only going to stop the liquidity fee. So at the moment we have 2% burn, 4% liquidity fee, and 4% reflections. The reflections are the dividend for the token holders. So we're not going to stop giving dividend. And this is the idea of the dividend. It's that holders, who are the investors at the moment and who helped support the project to grow, they will receive dividend for holding the token and supporting the project, obviously. So when people start buying content and with Nafty Pay or with on our ecosystem, then they will obviously receive dividends from all these transactions. So this is the reflection that it's currently announced. It's the 4%.
I sent you details about the FEGX in your personal chat. Can you please look into it?
Yes, right after we finish the MA, I'm going to take
I have a
look.
question if you can hear me.
Yes, Diamond Hands.
It's just a quick question. So the people who came from Pornstar, since we're waiting for the airdrop to happen, should we buy some coins of Nafty now while we wait? wait, or like should
I
we?
think it's very good opportunity because now there is a dip. So I think it's very good opportunity for you to be more obviously engaged with the project and to have more benefits in terms of witnessing the project growth and seeing how both the merger of the teams will help this project. So I would say yes.
And one more part to that question, because the price is down right now and everything. I'm not sure if you said we're going to get the airdrop within a few days or within a week, the next couple of weeks or something like that. But are we going? Like, is the price going to go up before we get our airdrop?
The airdrop price has been solidified already. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Captain. Is there a reason? Is there a reason you put All for Fans domain for sale?
All for Fans is not for sale. You might be looking at the wrong All for Fans. You want to go to all the number 4 and then fans.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay, guys.
What price is solidified?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can you guarantee the Nafty holders that you're not gonna pull the same shit as the Pornstar Finance tokens? And if there's another merger down the line, that we are able to keep selling our tokens or not? Or is it like a normal thing to do in the future? Can we expect the same?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
We are not able to sell our Pornstar Finance.
No, you're not able to sell your Pornstar. The reason I did that is to solidify a price and make sure that nobody, when we make the announcement, nobody's able to fuck over anybody else. So we freeze trading, and when the trading goes back over to Nafty and your liquidity that you own in Pornstar is injected into Nafty, you have your own choice on what you want to do at the time. Nobody's stopping you from selling, but we are protecting the rest of the investors in Pornstar when they make the transition. That's why we froze the trading.
So what price is
Okay,
what's the
so
price?
how do you
What's the
explain
price
the
that's
100K sell from anyone from inside the team before the merger got announced and the selling by others got locked? So why does that 100K sell happen like just before it got announced and no one else could sell anymore? So yeah, it doesn't seem fair to me.
If it was the other way around and Nafty was merging into Pornstar, Nafty would have done the same thing. But since Pornstar is merging into Nafty, we have to be able to inject that liquidity into Nafty. So nobody's lost any money, and you will still be able to sell at the price that your token is worth if that's what you want to do. I made it abundantly clear when I started Pornstar and all the community that's there is that I did not renounce ownership of the token. I will control and run the company the way that I see fit, and I'll make the decisions that best benefit our community. So in that aspect, I have every right to do, since I am in control, I have every right to do what I do. Now, there's nobody's going to lose any money on it.
What price is it solidified?
Say again?
What price is it solidified as? What was the price point that was solidified, as you said?
Well, I have to look. Yeah, I have to look at it. I have to go over it, but I'll announce that. I'll be doing as soon as this Nafty chat's over. I'll be doing a voice chat in the Pornstar community, and I'll let everybody know.
Because the price of Nafty is like now 15-20% down, right? So that will be a loss for people if it's solidified at a higher price. So isn't it better to give it at the current market rate?
Okay, guys.
We're working on that along with George, so we'll go ahead and let everybody know. And like I said, I'll have a live voice chat in Pornstar and let the community know here after the Nafty AMA.
Yes.
Okay,
so guys,
thank you, Buster and George. Thank
you. Let's okay. So guys, let's wrap this up, and tomorrow we're going to answer more questions about this strategic partnership. And as I said, we are all interested and we all have the same goal. and this goal is a long-term goal. So we'll be happy to welcome, as I said, the Pornstar Finance team on board our mission together, and we'll be giving out more details as soon as possible. Now we have, I think they will have now an AMA in their group. So if you have any questions, you can also join there. But in general, I think this is going to be awesome in the next even few days, if not weeks, and you'll be able to see real results that we will bring to the table. So,
George.
I guess this is it from our side.
Thank you, George. Thank you, Captain. That's a great insight.
One last question. Do we get reflection from that liquidity being put in, the 600K?
Can you repeat, please?
Do we get reflection from that 600K being put into liquidity, or that's a different form of transaction where the holders don't get any reflection?
No, that's going to be a different form. It has to come in at the same price.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So thank you all who joined, and I'm gonna wrap this up. So
cool. Thank you.
We'll speak to you tomorrow with more details.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
man.
Thank you, George.
Thank you. Bye bye.